Hello everyone, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and this is a weekly reading for Sagittarius for the week starting the 27th of February till the 5th of March. So it's a weekly reading for Sagittarius, and this is going to be the last reading for a little bit because I'm going to go traveling a bit, and I haven't got access where I'm going to electricity too much and nor the internet, so there's not a possibility to do readings, but I will be back after the week after. I'm really going to try, so please bear that in mind. And this is a general reading, so also bear in mind that this is not going to apply exactly the same to everybody, and also not to the same extent. There's too many people watching to make sure that I cover everything. So if you do want a reading for your specific situation, you really need to have a private reading. But let's see how the overall energies work out for you, Sagittarius. I'm also going to take an angel card to give that extra depth to the reading, and goddess card. Oh, there she is. And we're going to have a look at the overall energies for Sagittarius. Okay, Four of Wands. Emperor. So Four of Wands is in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Emperor. And Six of Swords upright. Very nice. And your overall energy is the Four of Pentacles in reverse for this week. So let's start with your tarot cards first, Sagittarius. So the beginning of the week starts off with you feeling a little bit out of balance. This card is in reverse, and you can see this person being completely in balance with nature and in himself, and having achieved. Normally this is a very celebratory card. It's feeling very strong, achievement. It's a beautiful balanced card, and in reverse it would tell me that you come into the week feeling a little bit out of balance, and you may well have started a new project, or you may well have left something behind, so that you would force yourself to be in a situation where you're slightly out of balance. And because in a transitionary phase we would experience that, you know, if we always stick to the same routines, we will never be out of balance unless life throws you something unexpected, obviously. And it may well have happened to you as well. Something may have happened, and you may just feel a little bit out of balance, or you're just looking for stability somewhere in your life. And the Emperor here is definitely helping you with that. It is somebody who loves structure, who is very official, and it takes charge of situations and reigns in a way like according to his will. So there is a strong organizing structural energy around this change that you are feeling, or this sense of unsettlement. And the cards are actually saying, you know, you make use of that, because when you take control again over this situation, or how you are feeling, it may just be how you're feeling, you know, maybe you've had a conversation with somebody who's unsettled you a little bit, or you've dealt with a situation over the weekend which was challenging somehow, and it's emotionally or physically unsettled you a little bit. Then the cards are saying, really take the reins again, you know, take charge of your situation, and make sure that you do things according to what suits you, because you don't want to necessarily listen to other people only. You definitely, as an emperor, you really know your stuff, where this is relating to, you know. So it's saying you have the knowledge there, you have the power to take that control back and to, in a way, sort yourself out again. And that's the cards are encouraging you to do that, you know, just to stay very solid in yourself, not be swayed, not thinking, oh my God, where am I going, what's happening. It's not that big anyway, it doesn't feel. But if that sort of sense comes into your mind, then just really settle yourself again and use the Emperor energy that's there for you to be very solid in yourself, not to be swayed by anybody's opinion or or people around you that are maybe falling apart a little bit or having struggles. That you don't go emotionally like on a roller coaster, you know, stay very stable. This is what the cards are saying. And it may well be that it relates also to you wanting to let something go, you know, that you feel unhappy about something, that you're not celebrating it, that you are wanting to leave it behind, and you may well have to make very strong decisions somewhere in yourself and take the rein back, because the Six of Swords is saying, again, everything is in balance because of your attitude towards the situation. Everything is back in balance. You have sorted your thoughts out. The thoughts are represented by the swords, and this person is diving forward. It's leaving something behind that it doesn't longer he or she doesn't no longer need. There is a bit of a choice involved in this, you know, like I'm going to leave behind the negatives and I'm going to go forward and move on, but it is totally back into balance again. So there's something telling me here that it's required of you to really take that control back about the situation, so that you can either move on or move a situation on, and that you feel in charge again, you know, that you don't feel out of balance anymore. And the Four of Pentacles here as your overall energy, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles can sometimes be relating to holding on too tight to things and being a bit scared to let go or to start something new. It can also mean that you need approval from somebody and it feels a bit humiliating and that sort of thing. And then you can move on with things. Now the moving on is already happening in this card because it is in reverse. You know, the energy is saying here that if you are waiting for some funding to come through to move on, or if you're waiting for approval or for your inner approval so that you feel ready to move on, it is definitely coming here, and it's above the Emperor. So there is this sense of the huge opportunity to leave something behind, but there is a need for taking control, taking charge of that situation, and don't allow yourself to be emotionally swayed or feeling too much here, there and everywhere, out of balance. So it's about asking you to be strong, really, and then to make the right decisions as you would as an Emperor, and so that you can leave things behind, or just leave a situation behind, or just dive into a new situation that is exciting, and the doors are opening and the funds are coming in. That sort of energy is there. I'm not saying it's going to happen at the end of the week exactly, obviously, because time is fluid, but there is the energy of moving forward towards opening yourself up to new ways forward, really, by being very strong in yourself, and by knowing that, you know, you rule your own kingdom, and you can not be too not too rigid with it, obviously, but not overbearing with it. That's never a good way forward. But you know, just inner strength there that you can use to then make those decisions for you. Now your angel cards are saying blessings. So whilst you're going through this process of making these new decisions and letting something go, you are supported by the angelic energies here, and they throw blessings on you. So beautiful, lovely. It's like the flowers. I don't know if you can see it. The little flowers being sprayed on the world below. It's symbolic, obviously. It's not literally like that. But you never know. You might find a sign for little flowers somewhere. But there is this sense of you're not on your own. There are blessings. And you just take this strong way forward, and you should be absolutely fine. Your goddess card is saying, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So there's an encouragement for you. Again, it's about self-care a lot, and about connecting with the world around you and nature, particularly in this card, where you whilst you are in the fresh air, often we do connect more with our inner selves as well. We find that inner inspiration and that inner strength, you know, to take a bit of respite and time out for yourself. And you will know if that applies to you. So beautiful reading in terms of strong energy here and going forward and doors opening for you, but starting off a little bit feeling maybe a little bit challenged, a little bit wobbly in yourself. It won't last that long. There are blessings spread over you, and take time out for yourself. Maybe go outside and relate to nature and connect with just the world around you, really. Okay, so Sagittarius, that is your reading for this week. I hope you find it helpful, and I would just want to say thank you for everybody for liking and subscribing and for supporting. It's been overwhelming. It's just been such a beautiful process for me, so it's much appreciated. And if you do want a personal reading, do go to my website at tarotforlifecoaching.com, and you find different options there. And I just want to wish you a beautiful week, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully, to do some more readings. And thank you so much for watching.